Well, good morning, everyone. Good morning, San Mateo. Hey, let's hear some applause, all right? Some cheering, because that's what you're going to be doing for the next hour. We're so happy to see you out here along B Street for the 50th anniversary homecoming of the 101st Airborne. This has been a long time in the making. 50 years, really, really remarkable. And San Mateo has stood proud with this 101st unit. We're so proud that you're out here today to honor them and to recognize this long, long association. I'm David Louie from ABC7, and this is
Claire Mack, your former mayor.
So we are here to help announce all these different units that are going to be coming down the street. We can see that the police escort is here. They're going to start rolling right in front of us momentarily, so it's going to be a great morning. The weather is cooperating. I see that all of you are dressed warmly. That's a good thing, and we're so glad that you are out here today. We've got young ones, we've got middle-aged ones, we've got parents, we've got kids, we've got some seniors, so I think we've got a great representation of the community out here today. So thank you so much for being here. And don't forget, there's lots going on later on this after the parade over at Central Park, and we'll tell you more about that later on. All right, well, here we have our very first unit. This is the Patriot Guard Riders. The Patriot Guard Riders welcome home our servicemen and women with a hero's welcome when they return home from deployment. They also escort our fallen veterans from any era to their final resting place at no charge to the families. Good morning, San Mateo Police, and good morning to the Patriot Guard Riders.
Yes. It's going to be difficult to know what is one and what is two. I guess the motorcycles. Here are the members of the Veterans Riders from American Legion Riders Chapter 82. This group is very accustomed to riding in parades. They participate in the 4th of July parade in Redwood City and the Columbus and Veterans Day parades in San Francisco. Good looking crew.
Impressive.
Yeah, I like that one.
Good morning.
I want to ride with you. Stop so I can ride with you. Come around again.
Well, I see we have IBEW Local Union 617 joining us at the parade this morning. They're one of our proud sponsors of the parade. Thank you for being here this morning.
Officially leading off today's parade is the San Mateo Police Department, the San Mateo Fire Department Color Guard. Police Department members carry a rifle and the United States flag, and the Fire Department members carry an axe and the California State flag for the ceremony. Our thanks to the San Mateo Police and Fire Departments for leading the way today.
And we have the City of Belmont, the City of San Carlos, and the Sheriff's Office of San Mateo County, proud sponsors of our parade. Thank you very much. Show off that banner. That's great. Thank you very much for joining us this morning. If you love a band, you've got a treat coming up.
I'm so glad they've rejoined because, boy, they used to be the best band in the area. Helping us to open the parade is the Cappuccino Mustang Marching Band. This band is nationally recognized high school band, and and they're in a resurgence. The band is debuting their new marching band uniforms modeled after the uniforms when the Mustangs marching band was in its heyday in the 1950s through the 1980s. The director of the band is Scott Souza. Let us listen.
And now, for the reason we are all gathered here on B Street this morning, ladies and gentlemen, please stand. If you're not standing already, these are the soldiers of the 1st Brigade Combat Team Bastion, 101st Airborne Division. These are our adopted soldiers for the city of San Mateo and the peninsula. They are supported by San Mateo for 50 years, but also Burlingame, Hillsborough, Foster City, Millbrae, Belmont, San Carlos, San Bruno, and Atherton have now adopted troops as well. It means a great deal to have them here today, and they've been supported over the years by letters and care packages and messages from scouting groups, from schools throughout the city, even from the city staff. Each of these soldiers swore an oath to serve their country, a remarkable act of devotion and bravery. And for this, we are thankful. Let's hear it for Abu.
Abu! Here are the 101st Screaming Eagles veterans, adopted by San Mateo in 1968. A Company, Abu. Abu! The 1st Battalion, 327 Infantry, 1st Brigade, 101st Airborne Division.
All right, now you're wondering what this is, right? This is the Koz Bus. It started out as a 1987 Ford school bus. 10 years ago, a young art student from San Francisco State designed and painted it until it morphed into a double-decker Moroccan lounge that lives between San Mateo and the Nevada desert, most notably at the Burning Man Festival. Good morning, everyone.
Here comes Samtrans. Samtrans has been part of our community since 1976 and provides over 36,000 rides every day. Samtrans is proud to provide services to people from all walks of life in San Mateo County and is honored to be part of today's celebration of the 101st Airborne. Go Samtrans!
And now, ladies and gentlemen and children, the Grand Marshal. Our Grand Marshal is Linda Patterson, the founder of America Supporting Americans, the effort that began this movement of adopting soldiers 50 years ago. And riding with her is Lieutenant General retired Hodges, who previously commanded the infantry units at the company, battalion, and brigade levels at 101st Airborne during Operation Iraqi Freedom.
Let's welcome American Supporting Americans, ASA, Adopt a Unit. This is a nonprofit organization whose history started with San Mateo and is the organization that facilitated all of the 8 peninsula adopted cities here today. ASA represents over 300 cities and has adopted units across the country. Riding in this World War II command car are members of the ASA Board of Directors and city liaison leaders from Kentucky.
And now we're joined by members of the San Mateo City Council. Here we have Rick Bonilla, the mayor. Good morning, Rick. Deputy Mayor Diane Pappin.
City Council member Maureen Frechette. Hey, Maureen. Doing Good to see you. And here comes Council Member Joe Goethals. Hello, Joe. Come on, smile.
It's Eric Rodriguez.
Oh, that's Rodriguez. Excuse me. They have you in the wrong order on our paper. Hello, Mr. Rodriguez.
And now you can get it right this time.
And now it's Joe Goethals. I just gave you the wrong car, and there he is. Smile for us, Joe. Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm looking and not seeing.
All right, can you tell what this is? Here we are at the San Mateo Police Department. Representing San Mateo Neighborhood Watch Program is a 1957, hi Chief, good morning, Plymouth Belvedere,
Hey,
which is the
Susan!
official vehicle driven by the San Mateo Police Department in the late 1950s. Volunteers of the San Mateo Police Department completely restored this car in 2000 with donations from local businesses. We also have the San Mateo Police Activities League, better known as PAL. The goal of PAL is to target and identify at-risk communities and youth and provide them with educational, athletic, and other recreational activities. PAL believes it's better to build youth than mend adults.
San Mateo Fire Department. The San Mateo Fire Department brings us their 1921 Seagrave, which was the first motor-driven fire engine pumper in the city of San Mateo. That is joined by the 2015 Truck 21 and Engine 24, two of their newest pieces of apparatus in the city. Truck 21 includes a 100-foot aerial ladder, and Engine 24 serves the North Shoreview, North Central, and Sunny Brae neighborhoods of San Mateo. And they're noisy! Hey, hey! Following along is a Cal fire truck with Smokey the Bear riding along. Where's Smokey? Where's Smokey the Bear?
All right, now we have the Sheriff Mounted Patrol of San Mateo County. The Mounted Patrol was established in 1942, 4 months after Pearl Harbor, to assist the military in patrolling the undeveloped coastline of San Mateo County on horseback. Today, the all-volunteer unit continues to support the community in many equestrian activities and events. And riding in the vehicle is Glenn Atkinson, a rancher, cowboy, Mounted Patrol member, and a veteran of the 101st Airborne Division. Glenn was very active during World War II, most notably parachuting into France and single-handedly destroying 6 enemy tanks during the Battle of Bastogne. Glenn was awarded many medals for bravery before being injured. Receiving the Purple Heart, Glenn was subsequently returned to the U.S. The Mounted Patrol would like to invite you to attend the 4th of July Woodside Junior Rodeo held at the Mounted Patrol's beautiful facility on Kings Mountain Road in Woodside.
And here comes Duty Calls, the official cleanup crew. They also support Cover Your Canine Foundation, which is supplied support for the 104th Canine units. Duty Calls.
Joining us next is San Mateo County Sheriff's 2000 Corbin Sparrow, a 100% battery-powered police vehicle. This vehicle is primarily used for community policing and school resources. 13 batteries operate this car. The car is driven by Jeff Pierce from the Sheriff's Office Communications Unit.
Well, what's your name, handsome? Elf.
Skip. All right, well now, the Atherton Police Department joins us next with the 1966 Ford Mustang Fastback. The police DAR car is fully functional police emergency vehicle. Thank you, Atherton Police, for joining us.
Now we have representatives from the American Legion Post 238 in Pacifica. Members with us today are Vietnam-era veterans. We salute our veterans and thank them for their service.
That was U.S. Army recruiting, I think.
Uh-oh.
And the unit just passing us by now is U.S. Army recruiting. Before you today, standing tall and looking good, is the South Bay Army recruiting team. The South Bay Army team supports the entire peninsula and is centrally located in San Mateo, with offices in San Francisco, Daly City, and Mountain View. The unit is commanded by Captain Michael Whitted and First Sergeant Stacy McCall. These outstanding soldiers proudly represent units and branches that span across the entire Army, to include the 101st Airborne.
Now, I should be a member of this group because my daughter is a colonel in the Air Force. These are the Blue Star Moms. Let's welcome the San Mateo County Blue Star Moms today. We have members dressed in their uniform shirts, carrying flags, banners, large blue stars, pictures of their sons and daughters in their military and other patriotic items they have. I gotta join that group. Hey. Kelly Cullen Mack is a colonel in the Air Force, folks.
And now we have members of the Vietnam Veterans of America, the only national organization congressionally chartered in 1978, with goals to promote and support the issues important to Vietnam veterans and their families. All members either served in the Republic of Vietnam from February 1961 to May 7, 1975, or served any duty location from August of 64 to May 7th of 75. Chapter 464 members are from San Mateo County, and Chapter 201 members are from Santa Clara County. Chapter 201 associates of VVA are comprised of former veterans who served in the South Vietnamese military. The motto of VVA: never again will one generation of veterans abandon another.
Is this right? That was Vietnam veterans? This is still the Vietnam veterans.
Changes after the flag.
Oh, God, okay. Oh, this is wonderful. Boy, they're a big contingent. Is this all the same unit? I'm looking for the.
This is still 21.
Oh, we're back on. We went too far then. We're,
21. This is 21, right? We're still at 21.
well, he just announced.
You already announced it.
That's very
21
long.
was up there too. It's just a very
It was a big unit.
just a very long procession.
Boy, they are a huge unit.
So 22 is after this camel truck right here.
Oh.
This is 22 right here.
Okay. Now we have the San Mateo American Legion Post 82 joining us. The American Legion is a wartime veterans organization founded in 1919 in Paris, France, by U.S. World War I military personnel stationed there who were dedicated to the 4 pillars of service and advocacy: veterans, military, personal, youth, and patriotic values. The American Legion is the largest veterans organization in the world. This year, they celebrated their 100th year anniversary with over 2 million members and 13,000 posts throughout the world. The family consists of the Legion Post, the Women's Auxiliary, Sons Squadron 82, and American Legion Riders Chapter 82. Tell us when 23 is coming.
It's the silver car right there.
When the silver car comes, that's 23.
And now we have contingents from the American Legion Auxiliary San Mateo Unit 82. Good morning.
Tell me when 23 is showing up.
It's this one with the red right here. This guy's gentleman. Silver car 23.
Okie dokie.
Beyond that is St. Matthew's.
Okay. Here is the American Legion Cafe Post 384 of San Francisco. This post has been serving the community for over 86 years. This detail is led by Commander Nelson Lund, who served with the 101st Airborne Division in Vietnam in the years 1967 to 1968.
So proud to see Cafe Post 384 here. I've done a number of events with them through the years. They're a great group. Nelson, good to see you this morning, Commander. St. Matthew's Episcopal Day School is here representing us. And look at their enthusiasm. St. Matthew's Episcopal Day School, located right here in downtown San Mateo, a preschool through 8th grade private school focused on the development of the entire child. Founded in 1953, St. Matthew's is proud to be a longtime San Mateo institution and joins the city in welcoming the adopted sons of the 101st Airborne Division home.
And here we have Boy Scout Troop 27. Here we have Boy Scouts 27 from all over San Mateo. They are chartered by the Hillsdale United Methodist Church. This troop was founded in 1951. Our thanks to the Boy Scouts for participating.
And look at this young contingent. This is a San Mateo Parents Nursery School. With us are teachers, parents, and students ranging from ages 2 to 5 of about 30 students. Students and parents are excited to be part of this special parade and salute the 101st members and veterans along with all military veterans.
That's the Peruvian dance class right here. This is them right here.
Okay. Sabor, 7 Sentimental Peruvian dancers. These festive dancers represent South America dancing, the typical festeo dance from the coast of Peru. Let's enjoy the wonderful dancers.
And now we have the San Mateo Masonic Lodge. Members of the Lodge are also leaders in our affiliated Masonic organizations such as the Scottish Rite, the York Rite, and the Shriners of North America. Members of this fraternity learn to apply the principles and tools of operative Masonry for personal enrichment, civic engagement, and the philanthropic benefit of their community.
We could not do this event without the wonderful support of the local businesses and communities. At this time, we would like to thank our premier sponsors, Franklin Templeton Investments, Americans Supporting Americans, Cachette, Petrie, and McCarthy, City of Millbrae, and the City of Burlingame.
This is the Emerald Society. So you know more.
This is what it is?
This is the Emerald Society right here.
You can see and hear that this is a special bagpipe unit. The San Jose Police Emerald Society, along with their bagpipe and drum band, is the newest Emerald Society in California, supporting the San Jose Police Department, its officers, retirees, and the community. Established in August of 2017, the band performs at memorials, distinguished ceremonies, and community events. The Emerald Society is comprised of active and sworn police officers, retirees, and community members who support law enforcement and all of the tremendous things these men and women of law enforcement do to protect all of us.
City of San Carlos takes pride in their unit. They bring us the 1963 Chevrolet Biscayne San Carlos police car owned by Darrell M. Lindsay and Sergeant Sean O'Donnell. This vehicle was restored in 2008 to replace what the San Carlos Police Department purchased in 1963. Also representing the city of San Carlos is San Carlos Mayor Bob Griselli and Police Chief Mark Dury. Did a great job!
And now we've got the City of San Mateo's Recreation and Park Department. We're excited to introduce San Mateo to our new mobile recreation program. Wreck and Roll is a traveling recreation program on wheels that will provide a wide variety of activities for people of all ages. Wreck and Roll will be popping up throughout the San Mateo community, promoting active play, encouraging creativity, and establishing new places for you, your friends, and family.
And here we have members of the military ministry at Central Peninsula Church. The church helps displaced veterans find housing units and generous landlords and supplies them with donated furniture and living essentials. They also work closely with the Veterans Administration, social workers, and American Legion to help veterans find doctors and get to their appointments and get to social events. That's really a nice group.
Absolutely. Next, we have the United States Volunteers, a nonprofit volunteer organization. The United States Volunteers performs final military honors for veterans by providing chaplains, flag holders, buglers, and rifle salute teams in support of active and reserve components. Major General Robert Hipwell and Dan Helix lead the command team of the U.S. Volunteers. Major General Hipwell served with the 101st Airborne Division in Vietnam. Thank you. Thanks for being here. Thank you for your service.
The Lions Club of the Peninsula. They are all members of the Lions Club International, started in 1917 in Chicago. We are 46,000 clubs with 1.4 million active members and men and women serving communities in 204 countries, offering needed services in sight, nutrition, education, healthcare, and much more while having fun and enjoying service.
So there's... What's the next one? The next one. I see that.
And look, the Silicon Valley Cyber Alliance Club is here. Hey, good morning. How are you? Hello. Yes, Michael. Of course I know who you are. And San Mateo Lions.
Yeah, so the military Jeep, we still got a little bit of time down here. The military Jeeps after the Veterans Alliance Club, which you just talked about.
All right. Oh, Jesus.
Is there a Veterans Alliance? Do we have that listed?
It's not in there.
It's not?
No, so maybe it was earlier in the...
Is this name Alan Senior?
I called him
It's
Alan
Senior.
Senior.
Maybe we could just shout out to the Veterans Alliance Club, even though we don't know. CSF?
And here's the Veterans Alliance Club. Yay! College of San Mateo, thank you so much for being here this morning.
It's my alma mater.
There we go.
Well, he just did it.
Okay, this city side.
Now we have a fully restored Ford GP World War II Jeep. The markings recognize and commemorate the 3rd Marine 23rd Armored Regiment, headquartered in San Bruno, California. Driving this vehicle is Al Sinor. Al's from South San Francisco and accompanied by Lieutenant John Baker with their wives, Sharon and Barbara, recognizing the contributions of good old Rosie the Riveter of World War II. Oh, you didn't get this on your own.
We couldn't have planned it. Ahora voy a practicar mi español. Here is the Ballet Folklrico Teotihuacan of San Mateo. This dance group was founded in 1994. The classes are offered by the City of San Mateo through Parks and Recreation Department. The classes take place in Martin Luther King Community Center every Monday and Wednesday. These classes are for dancers of all levels. Ballet Folklrico Teotihuacan performs throughout the community at churches, adult care facilities, senior centers, schools, and community events. And it strives to foster the children's sense of self-esteem and appreciation of Mexican culture.
1,000 years ago, I was a Girl Scout, and here come the Mid-Peninsula Girl Scouts with nearly 70 members representing several troops in the area. The members are showing their patriotic spirit with the decorated wagons, floats, and banners. And they're here to welcome the Screaming Eagles. Our thanks to the Girl Scouts for participating with us. That's cool. They got a fire going in there.
And next we have Cub Scout Pack 27 joining us today from San Mateo. Yay! They have been sponsored by Hillsdale United Methodist Church for 65 years of Cub Scouting tradition. The Cub Scouts, ranging from kindergarten to 5th grade, have supported the 101st Airborne by providing care packages and sending letters to them for the past year. They are led by Cub Master Mr. Keith Matthews, and they're so excited to show off their Cub Scout pride.
The San Mateo Daily Journal. They are represented by this antique car and staff and friends of the Journal. The San Mateo Daily Journal is the peninsula's leading local news provider in print, online, and social media. Locally owned, locally grown. They are everything to this community.
Can I see the next one? Yes, with that.
Here we have a great contingent from the Peninsula Humane Society and SPCA, a group that I'm familiar with since I used to be a board member at the Peninsula Humane Society. Representing PHS and SPCA today are some of the organization's volunteers, including pet-assisted therapy teams who are volunteers and they're trained therapy dogs.
Easing up to us very slowly is the Sing Tao Daily. They're 2017 Miss Sing Tao and Mr. Sing Tao. Sing Tao Daily was founded in Hong Kong in 1938. They are the largest Chinese language daily newspaper worldwide. Since 1975, Sing Tao has established offices. As the first international office of Sing Tao Daily opened in San Francisco in 1975, the Sing Tao Daily Western Edition maintains its heritage and leadership and serves the San Francisco Bay Area Chinese community tirelessly.
And now we have the USO. The USO's mission is to raise the spirits of America's troops and their families. The USO was founded in 1941. Right now. All right. But I got to tell you about the USO. They were out in full force at San Francisco International Thursday morning to greet all of the 101st Airborne troops as they arrived at Gate 71A on Thursday morning. So they gave them a really warm welcome to the Bay Area.
So looks like they have a parade sponsor.
Is this 45?
I was just thinking of their parade sponsors on there. It's so strange.
This one is.
Yeah, the company banner, there you go. That's right.
Business.
We could not do these events without the wonderful support of local businesses and communities. At this time, we would like to thank our special sponsors, Rumana Jabin and Associations, All American Storage, and Bohannon Development Company. and then we go back to Star
No,
Wars.
45.
Sector 45.
Yeah, 45.
Watch out, here come the stormtroopers from Star Wars. The Golden Gate Garrison is a unit of the 501st Legion assigned to cover Northern California. The main area of operations for the group is the greater San Francisco Bay Area. The Legion is an all-volunteer organization dedicated to recreating movie-accurate costumes such as stormtroopers and Darth Vader. As bad guys doing good, members of the Legion have helped raise millions of dollars for charity. Great work.
The Auckland Military Institute. This group was founded by now Governor Jerry Brown in 2001. Their band, color guard, marching unit, and armed and unarmed drill teams are here today representing the city of Auckland. They have performed in several functions throughout the East Bay. Auckland Military Institute is a college preparatory academy that emphasizes leadership, high academic performance, and civic responsibility within its students. The academy boasts a 95% college going rate and recently
And now we have a 1929 Ford Shea Model A driven by Scott Senor. Scott is joined by Carrie Bogassian. They have appeared in many parades throughout the Bay Area and on the peninsula, but this is their first parade in San Mateo. San Mateo or bust. How are you? Good morning. Good to see you.
Do you remember when it was called the Fiesta? Well, it's actually the San Mateo County Fair. The float was designed by the fair board and staff and built with all the hands of the fair staff. At the fair, we work to honor the traditions of our past and agricultural roots, and we strive to capture the innovation of tomorrow. Come enjoy the fair June 9th through the 17th in this coming year.
And now we have Corps Taekwondo. This is their demonstration team from San Mateo. Corps Taekwondo is located right downtown. They provide award-winning martial arts instruction for ages 3 to adults, as well as school break and after-school programs.
Here comes one of San Mateo's favorite organizations. Let them not show up and you'll get more telephone calls if you're a politician. Recology of San Mateo. They're driving a 1952 collection vehicle. It started its days collecting in San Francisco rather, and is now happy to finish out its days driving by participating in parades. And they are very special to the Bay Area. Go Recology!
All right. Now let's have a warm welcome for Cub Scout Pack 458, serving all boys in kindergarten through the 5th grade who live on the east side of Highway 101. This year, they're celebrating their 60th year in operation.
Now, who does this truck belong to?
52. Yeah.
This is
City of Melbourne.
okay. Our neighbor city to the north, the city of Millbrae. Joining us are council members Ann Oliva, Ann Schneider, and Ruben Holabar. We thank them for participating in today's parade. Patterson, your name's not here, but I know your face. Gina Patterson, everybody. I'm sorry. I'm glad you stood up too.
How about a welcome for the very colorful San Francisco Police Department Lion Dance Team. The SFPD Lion Dance Team was formed in 1988 to promote relationship between the PD and the communities it serves. Members are sworn and retired officers from San Francisco Police. This is the team's 30th year anniversary. The team has participated in San Francisco Chinese New Year Parade for the past 30 years and happened to be part of our parade today.
Thanks for your help. In 1965, the 173rd Airborne Brigade was the first ground combat unit in Vietnam. It emerged as the highest decorated unit of any size, including 13 Medals of Honor in Vietnam and 3 Medals of Honor recipients in Afghanistan. The 173rd was and is the only unit to make a combat parachute jump in 1967 in Vietnam and in 2003 in Iraq. The legacy of the 173rd Paratroopers is that they are now known as the finest fighting unit, and this will continue to endure to the future.
Here are representatives of the Golden Gate Street Machines Unlimited Car Club of the Peninsula. Joining us today are Stu Harmon with his 1969 Plymouth Roadrunner. Also Tim Taylor with his 1970 Chevy El Camino Super Sport. That's what we're seeing right here. Chuck Norton is here with a 1966 Mustang. And Steve Cohn with a 1963 Chevy Corvette Stingray.
for Mom. They are a fitness program that teaches pre- and postnatal fitness to moms. Fit for Mom provides a variety of fitness programs for new moms, including Stroller Strides and Village Moms Club. Hey, dads. Couldn't be moms if there weren't dads.
TJS Investments joins us next with this beautiful 1959 Cadillac Coupe de Ville. Riding in this vehicle is Tom Sudano. He's a combat veteran who served with the 101st Airborne Division at Fort Campbell, Kentucky, and served with the 173rd Airborne Brigade in Vietnam in 1968 and 1969. He was in a reconnaissance unit, was wounded, and received a Purple Heart. Our thanks to Tom for his service.
California National Guard 29th Area Support. The military vehicle is from the California National Guard's 297th Area Support Medical Company, San Mateo, California, and is part of an organization committed to improving, preparing, and protecting our communities, state, and nation. The Cal Guard is keeping California safe.
Now take a look at this. The solid gold Segway dancers. They're saluting the 101st Airborne Division and all Armed Forces veterans as they keep rolling along. Jeff is himself a retired U.S. Air Force veteran, and Ginny hails several in her family who proudly served. Together, they are proud and grateful for the many brave men and women being honored here today.
These two people are the banner.
They can boogie on those things. We could not do these events without the wonderful support of the local businesses and communities. At this time, we would like to thank more sponsors: Andy Kresge and council members Maureen Frechette, Recology, Kaiser Permanente, First National Bank, South San Francisco Scavengers, Putnam Automotive, Hillsdale Terraces, PG&E, IBEW, Local Union 617, Sam Cart, and California Apartment Association.
You can hear from the sound of this band. This is special. The John Quo Marching Band, founded in Palo Alto in 2007, performs both original music scores and American classics, and has traveled across the nation and Canada to participate in community parades. Along with practicing music, each band member shares the spiritual meditation practices of Falun Dafa, which is based on the principles of truthfulness, compassion, and tolerance. The mission of the band is to present the beauty of Falun Dafa. Band members are honored to participate in Operation Eco Homecoming Parade, and would like to thank all veterans for their service and for protecting our freedom. Now this is a little hard to miss.
Slightly hard. Our grand finale for this special parade is this impressive 25-foot bald eagle balloon.
This balloon takes 20 trustworthy handlers, all of them employees of the city of San Mateo, to guide it along the parade route. The balloon requires over 2,500 cubic feet of helium to keep it afloat. This is the first time a giant helium balloon has appeared in a San Mateo parade. Wow.
Hey, everybody, thank you for coming.
And here's San Bruno Police.
There you go.
Thanks for joining us today. Well, we hope you enjoyed the parade today, but the celebration is hardly over. We have lots going on in Central Park now, so we hope that you will join us, go walk down towards Central Park, and you're going to have all kinds of free, fun, and family-friendly festival activities, including live music, bouncy houses, face painting, a magic show, a balloon twister, arts and crafts, and a photo booth where you can take a picture with a soldier from the 101st Airborne Unit. Enjoy a meal. There are going to be food trucks there. There are going to be beverage trucks as well. Lots of community booths as well. So please join us at Central Park and meet members of the 101st Airborne. And don't forget, tomorrow on Sunday at 9 a.m., the public is invited to Golden Gate National Cemetery, where there will be a National Medal of Honor Day ceremony. So thank you for joining us this morning. Claire, it's been a pleasure to be with you this morning.
It was a pleasure to be with you, David. One of the loves of my life, this fabulous man from KGO TV in San Francisco.
Well, we're so glad that you joined us this morning. Thank you, and we'll see you over in Central Park.